Do you worry about tomorrow? Maybe you are lying in bed right now. Your mind is busy. Your chest feels tight. Your shoulders feel heavy. Your eyes are tired, but you cannot sleep. This is what worry does to your body. It makes you feel tired before the day even begins. It feels like a heavy blanket over your head. Many people spend their whole lives worrying about the future. They worry about money. They worry about success. They worry about failure. They worry about their relationships. They worry about their jobs. They worry about things that have not even happened yet. Every time you worry, you lose something precious. You lose your peace today. You lose your happiness today. You lose your energy today. The future is like a thief. It sneaks into your mind in the middle of the night. It steals your present moment. It takes away the beautiful things you have right now. But think about this. What if most of your worries never happen? What if you are wasting your valuable energy? What if you can use that energy to make your life better instead? The secret to a better future is not worrying about it. The secret is preparing for it today. In this video, we will talk about simple lessons. These lessons will help you stop worrying. They will help you live with more confidence. They will help you find peace and purpose. And at the same time, you will improve your English. This is a safe space to learn. Listen carefully to the vocabulary. Listen to the simple sentence patterns. Try to think in English as you listen to my voice. Do not translate the words in your head. Just let the English flow into your mind. Every minute you listen is a step forward. Every minute is good practice for your brain. If you want to grow with us, please subscribe to our channel. Let us start this journey together. Lesson 1. The future is built by action. Let us look at a very common mistake. Many people spend hours thinking about tomorrow. They think about what will happen. They worry about their life. But they do nothing today. This is a sad loop. The more you worry, the less you do. The less you do, the more you worry. It is a circle that never ends. But the truth is very simple. Worry cannot build your future. Only your actions can build it. Think about a farmer. Imagine this farmer standing in his field. The dirt is dry. The sky is empty. He wants a big harvest. He wants food for his family. But he does not plant any seeds. Instead, he sits on the ground. He worries about the rain. He worries about the sun. He worries about the cold winter. He cries about the empty field. Does his worry grow any crops? No, it does not. Worry cannot grow food. Only action can grow food. The farmer must stand up. He must touch the dirt. He must put the seeds in the ground. He must water the soil. This is action. Now, think about your English journey. Many students worry all the time. You say, "What if I never speak well?" You say, "What if my English is bad?" You say, "What if people laugh at me?" It feels scary. It feels very real. But does this worry help your English? No, it does not. Worry does not teach you words. Worry does not make you fluent. Only practice can make you better. Only action can change your skills. Only consistency can bring success. If you want a healthy body, you must move. You must eat good food. You must take action. If you want financial success, you must learn. You must work hard. You must improve your skills. You must take action. If you want confidence, you must face your fears. You must try new things. You must take action. Action is the only bridge. It connects where you are to where you want to go. Many people wait for perfect conditions. They want a guarantee. They want to feel completely ready. But life does not work that way. Successful people do not wait. They start before they are ready. They start when they feel nervous. They start when they feel afraid. They just take action anyway. Imagine a tall mountain. The top is high in the clouds. The path looks very difficult. If you just stand at the bottom and stare, nothing happens. If you worry about the climb, you stay in the same place. But if you take one step, progress begins. One step leads to another step, then another step. Soon, you are high up. You reach places you thought were impossible. Your life is exactly like this. You do not need to fix your whole life today. You only need to take the next step. That is all. The future is not scary when you focus on today. Ask yourself some simple questions. What can I do right now? What can I improve today? What can I learn today? These questions lead to progress, and progress makes you feel strong. You cannot control the distant future, but you can control this moment. You can control your effort. You can control your choices. Think about a beautiful brick house. It does not appear in 1 second. A builder places one brick, then he places another brick, then another. Day by day, the house grows. Your future is built the same way. Every good habit is a brick. Every minute of learning is a brick. Every good decision is a brick. Are you building your life with bricks of action? Or are you building it with worry? Worry creates nothing but fear. Action creates real change. Stop asking, what if things go wrong? Start asking, what can I do right now? That is the secret to a great life. Lesson 2. Most worries are fake. Let us think about the human mind. Our minds are very powerful, but sometimes they play tricks on us. We create problems that do not exist. We spend hours worrying about things, and most of these things never happen. You say, what if I fail? You say, what if they reject me? You say, what if everything goes wrong? Every time you think like this, you suffer. You suffer in your mind. You suffer before the problem even arrives. They imagine the worst possible outcome. They imagine people laughing at them. They imagine a big disaster. They imagine being completely alone. And then, the future arrives. But none of those scary things happen. Think about your own life. Think about the past weeks. How many nights did you stay awake? How many hours did you spend overthinking? How many times did you feel terrified? Now, ask yourself this. How many of those scary thoughts came true? For most of us, the answer is almost none. We spent so much energy on nothing. We felt the pain twice. We felt it first in our head, and we felt it again in our body. But the reality was completely fine. Imagine a young student. She has a big exam next month. Every night, she sits in her room. She tells herself, I will fail. She tells herself, my life is over. She tells herself, I am not smart enough. She cannot sleep. She cannot eat. Her stomach hurts. She feels so much stress. Then, the day of the exam comes. She sits down. She writes the answers. She passes the test easily. All that stress was for nothing. The fear was real, but the problem was fake. This happens in our daily lives too. We worry about a talk with our boss, but the talk goes very well. We worry about a job interview, but the interview is easy. We worry about making mistakes in English, but people understand us anyway. The mind is like a movie theater, and we are showing horror movies all day. Now, imagine you are walking down a road. You are carrying a heavy backpack. It is very heavy. Your back hurts. Your legs are shaking. Inside this backpack, there are big rocks. Let us look at these rocks. The first rock is a future money problem. The second rock is a future health problem. The third rock is a difficult conversation next week. Every rock is a problem that has not happened yet. You are carrying them today. You are carrying them right now. Soon, you cannot walk anymore. You feel exhausted. Why are you carrying these heavy rocks? They do not exist in the real world. They only exist in your head. You must open the backpack. You must drop the rocks. One by one, let them go. Drop the rock of tomorrow. Drop the rock of next week. Walk with a light heart. Wise people do not fight imaginary battles. They do not fight ghosts in their minds. They save their energy for real life. When a real problem comes, they face it. But they do not look for fake problems. Your mental energy is very precious. Your peace is very precious. Do not waste your energy on imaginary monsters. Focus on the ground under your feet. Focus on the air in your lungs. Most of your fears will never happen, so let them go. Enjoy the peace of today. Lesson 3. Focus on your own hands. Why do we feel so much stress? It is because we try to control things we cannot touch. We worry about the global economy. We worry about what other people think of us. We worry about the future of the world. We worry about things we can never change. And because of this, we feel completely weak. We feel like we have no power. But why? Because we're looking at the wrong things. Imagine standing outside. The sky gets dark. The wind blows. Suddenly, it starts to rain. You cannot stop the rain. You cannot scream at the sky and make the clouds go away. Your worry will not dry the ground. No matter how angry you get, the rain will keep falling. Now, think about two different people in this rain. The first person gets very angry. He stands in the middle of the street. He looks up at the clouds and screams. He complains about his wet shoes. He blames the weather for his bad day. He gets completely wet, and he gets very angry. Does his anger stop the rain? No, it does not. Now look at the second person. She sees the dark clouds. She does not get angry. She does not scream at the sky. Instead, she calmly opens her umbrella. She puts on a warm jacket. She walks carefully on the wet street. She keeps moving toward her home. Who is smarter? The second person, of course. She did not try to control the sky. She controlled her own hands. She used her umbrella. Life is exactly like this rain. There are many things you cannot control. You cannot control other people's opinions. You cannot control the challenges of life. You cannot control the future. But you can always control your own actions. You can control your attitude. You can control your daily habits. You can control your response to hard times. This is where your real power lives. Let us think about your English practice again. Can you control how fast other people learn? No, you cannot. Can you control if every conversation is perfect? No, you cannot. Can you control if you make a mistake? No, you cannot. But you can control your own practice. You can control how many minutes you listen today. You can control your effort. You can control your willingness to try again. These are the things in your hands. Many people waste years worrying about their situation. But wise people focus on their response. They ask, what can I do right now? What is inside my control today? What small step can I take? These questions make you strong. They take your mind away from fear. They put your mind on action. Every morning you wake up, you have a choice. You can focus on things you cannot change, or you can focus on things you can improve. You can focus on your fear, or you can focus on your effort. You can focus on the storm, or you can open your umbrella. The choice is yours, and that choice changes your whole life. Stop fighting battles you cannot win. Stop trying to control the uncontrollable world. Instead, look at your own hands. Focus on your growth. Focus on your effort. That is where your power begins. Lesson 4. Just one day at a time. Why do we feel so overwhelmed? It is because we try to live the future all at once. We think about next week. We think about next month. We think about next year. We pile all those days onto this single morning. No wonder you feel so tired. Your mind cannot carry the weight of 100 tomorrows. But you do not have to. Life is not lived in years. Life is lived in days. You do not climb a mountain in one giant jump. You do not read a whole book in 1 second. You build a life step by step, one day at a time. Think about learning English. If you think, I must know 10,000 words, I must speak with perfect pronunciation, I must understand every native speaker, the goal feels too big. It feels like a giant wall. You want to give up before you even start. But what if you focus only on today? You say, today I will learn 5 new words. You say, "Today I will listen to English for 15 minutes." You say, "Today I will practice speaking one sentence." Suddenly, the giant wall disappears. The task becomes easy. Progress becomes real. This is the secret to a calm mind. You break life into small pieces. Focus on today's tasks. Focus on today's choices. Focus on today's steps. You do not need to solve the rest of your life today. You only need to handle this one day. Imagine driving a car at night. The sky is completely dark. The road ahead is pitch black. Your headlights only show a few meters in front of you. You cannot see your destination. You cannot see the city miles away. But you do not stop the car. You do not sit in the dark and cry. Why? Because the light is enough. It shows you the next step of the road. And as you drive forward, the light moves with you. You see the next few meters, then the next few meters. Eventually, you arrive safely at home. Life works exactly the same way. You do not need to see the whole path. You do not need to know what will happen in 10 years. You only need enough light for the next step. Take that step with confidence. Many people stop because they want to be sure. They want a map of the whole journey. They want a guarantee of success. But life does not give maps. It only gives steps. When you focus on the distant future, you lose the beauty of today. You miss the warm sun. You miss the sweet coffee. You miss the kind words of a friend. The present moment is where your life is. It is the only place where you can breathe. It is the only place where you can act. So let go of tomorrow. Tomorrow will bring its own light. Today, just do your best with what you have. Carry today's load, and let tomorrow take care of itself. Lesson 5. You are stronger than you think. Let us talk about a secret fear. You are not actually afraid of tomorrow. You are afraid of your own weakness. You look at the future and you feel small. You ask yourself many scary questions. What if I fail? What if life gets too hard for me? What if I cannot stand up again? These thoughts make you feel weak. But you're forgetting something very important. You're forgetting your own history. You're forgetting your own strength. Think about your past for a moment. You survived the dark days of your life. You survived the moments when you wanted to cry. You survived the times when you felt completely lost. You survived the broken dreams and the hard times. Think about your life 5 years ago. There were days when you felt helpless. There were problems that seemed too big to solve. You thought you could not make it through. But look at you now. You are still here. You are still breathing. You are listening to my voice right now. You made it through the dark. This is proof of your power. Think about a strong tree in a field. A big storm comes in the night. The wind blows very hard. The rain beats down on the leaves. The branches shake and bend. It looks like the tree will break. But underneath the dirt, something amazing is happening. The roots of the tree are holding tight. The wind forces the roots to go deeper. The storm makes the tree hold the ground even harder. When the storm finally passes, the tree is still standing, and it is stronger than it was before. You are exactly like that tree. The difficult times in your life are like the storm. They do not come to destroy you. They come to make your roots go deeper. They teach you how to be strong. They teach you how to have patience. They teach you how to have courage. This is how we grow. We do not get stronger when life is easy. We get stronger when we face hard things. Think about your English journey. At first, even simple words were hard. You felt nervous when you tried to speak. You made many mistakes and felt embarrassed. You doubted your own brain. But you did not stop. You kept practicing. You kept listening. And now, you can understand this video. You can listen to these words and feel the meaning. Your ability grew because you faced the challenge. Do not worry about future problems. When those problems arrive, you will not be the same person. You will have more experience. You will have more knowledge. You will have more tools. The future version of you will handle the future. You do not need to have all the answers today. You only need to trust yourself. Trust your own heart. Trust your ability to learn. Trust your ability to grow. You are much stronger than you think. Lesson 6. Drop the empty suitcase. There is another big thief of happiness in your life. This thief is the habit of living in problems that do not exist. We build a whole world of trouble in our minds. We fight battles that are not real. We run away from dangers that are not there. Your mind is like a movie theater. It has a giant screen, it has loudspeakers, and you are the director of this theater. But what kind of movies are you playing? Many people play horror movies all day long. They watch themselves fail. They watch themselves lose. They watch everyone laugh at them. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we make our own hearts beat so fast? It is just a movie in your head. It is not real. It is not real. It is not real. Think about a man preparing for a job interview. The interview is next week. But today, he starts the scary movie. He sits in his room and closes his eyes. He imagines walking into the office. He imagines dropping his papers on the floor. He imagines forgetting his own name. He imagines the managers shaking their heads. He imagines them laughing at him. He feels the hot sweat on his face. He feels the shame in his chest. But wait, has he even walked into the building yet? No, the interview has not started. The managers are not even in the room. The shame is fake. The laughter is fake. The failure is fake. It is not real. It is not real. It is not real. It is only happening inside his imagination. Imagine walking down the street. You are carrying a massive suitcase. It looks very heavy. You are sweating. You are gasping for air. Someone stops you and asks, "What is inside that big bag?" You open the suitcase, but there is nothing inside. It is completely empty. There are no clothes. There are no books. There are no heavy tools. It is just full of air. Would you keep carrying that empty suitcase? Of course not. You would laugh and throw it away. But mentally, this is what we do every single day. We carry a heavy suitcase of empty worries. We carry the fear of tomorrow's weather. We carry the fear of what people might say. We carry the fear of mistakes we have not made. These worries have no weight in reality. They are empty. But they still make your shoulders ache. They still make you tired. You must drop the empty suitcase. Just let it go. Leave it on the side of the road. You do not need to carry nothingness. This is very true when you learn English. You want to speak to someone, but a horror movie starts in your head. You imagine making a bad mistake. You imagine the other person looking confused. You imagine them laughing at your accent. So you stay quiet. You close your mouth. You miss the chance to practice. But when you actually speak, what happens? The other person smiles. They listen to you patiently. They help you find the right words. The scary movie was wrong. The real world is much kinder than your imagination. Your mind loves to exaggerate danger. It loves to paint the worst picture. But thoughts are not facts. Thoughts are just stories. Next time you catch yourself worrying, ask yourself, is this a real problem right now? Or is this just an empty suitcase? If it is not happening right now, let it go. Change the movie in your head. Write a story of success. Write a story of learning. You are the director. Choose a better show today. Lesson 7. Faith in the slow process. Why do we worry so much about the future? It is because we want everything right now. We want success today. We want answers today. We want to speak perfect English today. But real life does not work like that. The best things in life take time to grow. A giant tree takes years to grow. A strong body takes months of exercise to build. A great career takes years of work to develop. You must have faith in the slow process. Having faith does not mean you sit down and do nothing. It means you keep moving forward. You keep moving, even when you cannot see the results. Think about a farmer again. He puts a tiny seed into the dark dirt. He covers it with soil. Now, the seed is hidden. It is completely dark under the ground. The farmer does not dig up the seed every morning. He does not check if it is growing. If he does that, the seed will die. Instead, he trusts the process. He waters the dirt. He protects the field. He waits patiently. He knows that growth happens under the surface first. The roots must go deep before the green leaves show. Your life works the exact same way. Your effort is like that tiny seed. Every page you read is a seed. Every English lesson you listen to is a seed. Every small habit you build is a seed. You do not see the results today. You do not see the results tomorrow. But something is happening in the dark. Your brain is changing. Your skills are growing. Many people quit too early. They work hard for 1 week. They practice English for 1 month. Then they look in the mirror. They say, nothing is changing. They say, I am still making mistakes. So they stop. They give up. But they do not know how close they were to success. Imagine heating a cup of water. You put the water on the fire. The temperature goes up slowly. 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 50 degrees. But the water looks exactly the same. It is quiet. There are no bubbles. If you stop heating it now, it will never boil. But you keep heating it. You keep going. Suddenly, at 100 degrees, the water boils. The change looks sudden, but it was not sudden. It was the result of all the heat from before. Your learning is like that water. Every day you practice, you are adding heat. You are collecting energy. You are building your skills. One day, you will speak easily. One day, the results will show. But only if you keep going. Only if you keep moving. Only if you do not stop. Some of the best things in your life required time. You did not learn to walk in one day. You did not learn to read in one day. It happened slowly, step by step. So do not judge your progress too early. Do not worry if you feel slow today. Slow progress is still progress, and small progress always moves you forward. Keep planting your seeds. Keep heating your water. Trust the slow process. Your harvest is coming. Lesson 8. Live fully in the present moment. This is the most important lesson of all. Almost every worry has one thing in common. It pulls you away from the present. Your body is right here, but your mind is somewhere else. You are eating a delicious meal, but you are thinking about tomorrow's schedule. You are working at your desk, but you are worrying about next year. You are talking to your family, but you are thinking about problems that do not exist yet. Slowly, life passes you by. This does not happen because time is too fast. It happens because your attention is always somewhere else. Many people spend their whole lives waiting. They wait for the future to arrive. They tell themselves a dangerous lie. I will be happy when I get that job. I will be happy when I have more money. I will be happy when my problems are gone. I will be happy when everything is perfect. But here is the truth. Life is never perfect. There will always be another goal. There will always be another challenge. There will always be another bill to pay. If you wait for perfection, you will wait forever. You will miss your entire life. The present moment is the only place where life happens. Not tomorrow, not next year. Right now, you are alive. Right now, you are breathing. Right now, you have a choice. Think about a beautiful sunrise. The sky is filled with warm orange light. The clouds are soft and pink. It is a beautiful view. Many people look at the sunrise, but they do not truly see it. Why? Because their minds are busy. They are thinking about their boss. They are worrying about money. They are playing scary movies about the future. Their eyes are present, but their minds are absent. The same thing happens with our friends. It happens with our family. It happens with our daily experiences. Life keeps giving us beautiful gifts, but we miss them because we are mentally living in tomorrow. One day, you will look back. You will realize something very painful. You spent years worrying about the future, and those years became your past. The future you feared did not even happen. but you miss the real happiness of today. Do not let this happen to you. Your life is too valuable. Your time is too short. Think about your English journey. You might worry about speaking perfectly. You might worry about your accent. You might worry about how long it takes. Because of these worries, you do not enjoy the process. You do not celebrate your small steps. You do not feel proud when you understand a sentence. Then one day, you look back. You realize you can speak well, but you wish you had enjoyed the journey more. Success is great. Goals are important, but do not focus only on the destination. Do not forget to enjoy the walk, because the walk is where you live. Happiness is not waiting in the future. Happiness is hidden in ordinary moments. A warm cup of tea, a walk in the park, a laugh with a friend, a quiet evening at home. Right now, you can find peace. Right now, you can find joy. Right now, you can choose to be happy. These small moments are your life. Do not miss them while waiting for tomorrow. Let us look back at what we learned today. We learned that your actions today build your tomorrow. We learned that most of your scary thoughts are just fake stories. We learned to focus on what is inside your own hands. We learned to walk one single step at a time. We learned that you are much stronger than you think. We learned to drop the empty suitcase of worry. We learned to have deep faith in the slow process. And we learned to breathe fully in this exact moment. Every time you feel worried, remember these lessons. Every time your mind starts a scary movie, change the channel. Every time you carry a heavy rock, let it drop. Worry does not make your future better. Worry only makes your today harder. Action is the only way forward. Growth is the only way to succeed. Peace is the only way to live. The future will come anyway. Do not waste your precious energy on tomorrow. Use your beautiful energy for today. Learn today. Grow today. Smile today. Work today. Live today. This is where your power is. This is where your life is. You are strong. You are ready. Trust yourself. And trust the journey. Thank you so much for spending this peaceful time with me. Thank you for practicing your English with these lessons. If you want to keep learning, and if you want to stay motivated, please subscribe to our channel. We will grow together, one day at a time. Have a beautiful day, and always remember to breathe in the present moment.